welcome back to the channel. It's me, Bella the Steak and Butter Gal. Hope you all are having an amazing meat-fueled day, and as always, I'd love to know how you're doing on your carnivore journeys. Update me down below in the comments. Today, I will be teaching you how to make one of the most popular desserts in the world, and that is ice cream. It's only going to take 2 cheap, simple ingredients. Of course, it's 100% carnivore, and I will be showing you how to make it without an expensive ice cream machine. So let's get started and make our carnivore ice cream. Let's quickly go over our ingredients and tools needed. Here I have some heavy whipping cream, and I have some raw unpasteurized heavy whipping cream right here. Now, if you can't find raw dairy, of course you can go ahead and use pasteurized dairy. Just make sure the ingredients are clean. The second ingredient will be chicken eggs. We're only going to need the egg yolk, so here I have 5 eggs. Next, we're going to need about half a cup of salt. You can use any type of salt. It doesn't matter what type of salt you use. In fact, the low quality ones that you have sitting around is the best because this salt we are not adding into our ice cream to eat. It's going to keep our ice cubes cold, and you will see what I mean later in this video. And for our tools, we will just need 2 bowls, 1 big bowl and 1 smaller bowl. Just make sure that the smaller bowl can fully fit inside the bigger bowl. And if you can make sure that the smaller bowl is made out of metal, it will really help with keeping the ice cream mix as cold as possible. I'm just using a pot because it's the only smaller bowl that I have made out of metal. And the last tool that we will need to mix up our ice cream mixture is this handheld mixer that I am showing, or you can just mix it manually by using a whisk. Now let's prepare our 2-bowl ice cream setup. I learned this from thekitchen.com. I'll make sure to link it down below in the description box. We will just fill our large bowl halfway with ice cubes. Once you fill it with ice cubes, we're going to sprinkle our entire half cup of salt over the ice, and we're going to mix it up. Adding the salt to the ice cubes will lower the melting point of our ice and therefore keep our ice cream nice and chilled. So really mix the ice with the salt, and then we're going to put our smaller bowl into our big bowl of ice. While we wait for our small metal bowl to get nice and cold, we're going to separate our egg yolks from our egg whites. I am using 5 egg yolks to 1 pint of heavy whipping cream. But if you want it less fatty, less creamy, you can feel free to use 4 egg yolks instead. Now that we have our egg yolks, we are going to pour our entire pint of heavy whipping cream into our small metal bowl. Then we're going to pour our egg yolks into that, and we're going to start mixing it up. If you're using an electric mixer like I am, it's going to take a total of 10 minutes of mixing. And make sure that you are using the lowest setting of your electric mixer. And if you want to do it manually with a whisk, it's just going to be a bit more of an arm workout, and you will have to whisk it for a total of 15 minutes. Here's what the texture looks like after 6 minutes of beating it up. It is starting to become thicker and thicker. And here's the finished texture of 10 minutes total of beating it up. As you can see, it has become whipped. And when I lift the mixer, the ice cream is stiff and stays in place. This is the type of texture that we want to achieve. From here, we are going to cover the entire 2 bowls with a towel, and we're going to transfer both of the bowls, just the entire setup, into our freezer. And we're going to freeze for a total of 45 minutes, so set your timer. After 45 minutes, we're going to take it out of the freezer, and we are now going to complete part 2 of mixing up our ice cream. This step is crucial to achieving that final creamy texture for our ice cream, as it is breaking down all of the ice crystals that have formed when it was sitting in the freezer. If you're using an electric mixer, do it for 5 minutes total. And if you're doing it manually with a whisk, you will just need to beat it for about 7 minutes. I'm personally going to now transfer the ice cream mix into a glass Pyrex bowl, cover the lid, and put it in the freezer to harden up into ice cream. But of course, you can also just keep the ice cream in the current bowl that you have and cover it with a plastic wrap. If you do use a plastic wrap to cover it, make sure that it is touching the surface of the ice cream. From here, we're going to be freezing it for a couple of hours. If you like your ice cream more soft serve, then I would freeze for 2 hours. If you like it a bit stiffer, then freeze for 4 hours. While we wait for the ice cream to freeze, I wanted to share that there are many options where you can make this carnivore ice cream customized to you and your needs. If you're someone who is incredibly active and you sweat a lot, you can definitely incorporate your favorite electrolytes into the ice cream recipe. If you're looking for some high quality electrolytes, this is the one that I recommend from the brand called Element, and specifically this blue teal colored box labeled raw unflavored. It only has 3 ingredients: sodium, potassium, potassium and magnesium, no stevia, no sweeteners, no fillers, nothing but the electrolytes. So it's very clean. Here's what each of the packets look like. Very easy to pack for on the go. You just rip one open, pour it in whatever you're drinking, mix it up, drink it down, and you are good to go. You all can get a free sample pack with any purchase, and it does include the raw unflavored one. If you go to the URL shown on the screen, drinklmnt.com/SBGAL. Also link them down below. Okay, the 4 hours are up, and this is what the ice cream looks like straight out of the freezer. Cue the heavenly music. So I was pleasantly surprised to see how similar the texture this came out to be when compared to store-bought ice cream brands with all the sugar and all the junk. Except this is only 2 ingredients, you can make it at the comfort of your home, and it is affordable. And most importantly, it is guilt-free and good for you. So taste test time. It's really nice to make ice cream at home because it's so hard to find store-bought branded ice cream without any junk. So now at home, you can control exactly what is in your ice cream. When the hot summer weather comes, you can finally enjoy something that is guilt-free and good for you. Okay, so he's already eating it. He can't wait.
Texture's great. I would say for me personally, maybe I would add a little bit of honey.
Right. I forgot that there's no sugar at all.
That's okay.
I have a feeling when I try it right now, it's going to taste really sweet to me. So wow.
The texture is really good though. It's on point.
This is more of a custard because it is higher in fat content. We put in a lot of egg yolks.
Tastes like Haagen-Dazs without sugar.
Did you guys hear that? It tastes like Haagen-Dazs without sugar. Okay, I'll give you a beautiful bite. Look at that.
That's all?
Yes.
Are you like rationing around here or something like that? Give me that. Yeah.
Can you give me both paws? Both paws. Yes. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. He love it. If you try this recipe, please do tag me on my socials, Instagram, here on YouTube, TikTok. I am on all socials at the handle Steak and Butter Gal. I would love to see all of your renditions. If you're new to this carnivore lifestyle and you are looking for a community of like-minded people to connect with, I welcome you all to join the Steak and Butter Gang. It is completely off social media, and it is truly a safe haven for you to connect, learn, and stay motivated and on track. It's also where I host my 30-day carnivore challenges so that all the members can get the troubleshooting that they need with my team of carnivore coaches and all of the carnivore doctors that I invite on every single week. So for more details and to directly join the community, feel free to go to the URL shown on the screen, sbgmeetup.com, or click the links down below in the description box. All right, I will see you in my next video. SBG out.